Well, hello YouTube. In this tutorial we're gonna learn about for loops. For loops are extremely useful. They are very important concept in programming and they will save you a lot of time. Basically with for loops you're gonna do something until you reach like a top level. So it's like having boundary and you're gonna do something over and over again till you reach that top level. So basically that's the theory. Practically they're very easy stuff to do. So we're gonna have integer x. It will be blanco for now. So this is starting point and we need to go from starting point to ending point. Check this out. So for that specific x in a moment of time, and we are going to give it like starting value 0, okay? And also there must be like ending point, top level, and also that will be x. But we're gonna say less than 5. So from 0 to 5 do something. And question is how we are going to jump from one x to another in a moment of time. Like how we are going to say plus 1 until we reach 5. Well, it's easy. You can say x equals x plus 1. So x right now is previous x plus 1, or x in the future is x right now plus 1. So it's a little bit weird, it's not mathematical, but it doesn't look like proper mathematics, but it's programming. Okay, so this is programming. So yeah, this is how you're going to compound plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 until you reach that top level. So for simplicity reasons we do have 0 and 5 here, but practically your for loops will be maybe more complicated, depends what you do. So anyway, don't worry about that too much. So this is one way how to jump, how to have skips. Another way is to just to have shortcut for this x plus 1, and that is x plus plus. So x plus plus is equal x equals x plus 1. It's up to you, right? So let's just test this with x equals x plus 1, because maybe you are just proper beginner. And in that range, for that step can be bigger, we will do something simple. And we're just going to print x in this moment of loop. And then we will concatenate that with a placeholder, which is d, because input is integer. Okay. And we're going to have n here. And now concatenation with real value in that moment of time. Okay, and semicolon, because this is a real individual instruction. So let's test that. Oops, why I don't see... oh, percent symbol, sorry, percent symbol, and there you go, from 0 to 4. Well, we do have 0 as a starting point, and we do see 4 and not 5, because here you can switch from less to less or equal and equal. So you can fix that, like typing 6 here, or you can just say less and equal. Okay, there you go. So yeah, another option, x plus plus, will give you absolutely same result. There you go, absolutely same result. There is a danger here, especially from security point of view, and that is when this script, this program ends working like constantly. It's never-ending loop. It's very bad for hardware. It uses resources, and some people create some kind of very bad code, and they send it to other people to destroy their software. Especially it was used in a time when pure viruses were like all hype, like 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago, in a time of DOS basically. So let me test that actually. How to create that never-ending loop with for loop? Well, you can just turn this into minus minus, and then this equation will be totally messed up. So it will always work constantly in opposite direction. And this is my CPU at the moment. It's working on 10%, 15%, because I'm recording and having other couple of applications running. So observe right now, this is normal operation, and what's gonna happen when I run this little script. There you go. So this is pure destruction of hardware. um, if you leave this for like 2 weeks rolling, maybe your PC will burn or something like that. So this is what bad people are doing, and even they are creating havoc with advanced bad for loops. But you know, we are not going to do that. We are just showing you how it's possible to mess things up, intentionally or not intentionally. So what's happening with my CPU? So see, this was like normal a couple of seconds ago, and this is like 30% usage more. Just 2 or 3 lines of code. See, from 10 to 30% usage. So this is very bad, you know. Anyway, let's kill it. Let's kill it. X, and where is that thing? Oh, see, so it's going to normal, like slowly, but it's reaching like normal operation of 10 or 12% usage. See? So that's cool. That's something you need to pay attention to. So basically, find a very quick way to kill your application in manager, task manager, whatever it's called these days. I don't know. But anyway, this is correct loop. This is normal, correct loop with the good intentions. Now, let's put this into comment section because we are going to create this thing with the user input, because here we are working only with X as a starting and ending point, but we can have X and Y and A and B as a bottom level and top level. So this is very, very simplified. So let's roll with the end user input. So we're going to have X and Y, okay, Blanco containers. And now let's fulfill it with data, a little bit of explanation what needs to be done, like enter X and new line. And now we're gonna scanf for that thing, which will be, where is that thing on keyboard? I always forget that. D, and you know this from a couple of previous tutorials. We are grabbing X, but ampersand must be here. And also for epsilon, let me have it right here and also here, and that's pretty much it. We can also create different jump, but we're gonna do that a little bit later, so just bear with me here. Right, so for X, while X reaches Y, so Y is top level now and X is bottom level, and now that jump, and jump will be X++ or X plus 2, X plus 3, depends what you do. And now we'll just print that that X in a moment of time, because we do care only about X here. Y is just top level, just the top level, nothing very important. So yeah, that's cool. Percent symbol D, and I think this will roll, hopefully. Okay, so starting point 0 and ending point 15. There you go. There you go, that works. Okay, so what else we can do here? Oh yeah, dedicated jump, dedicated like skip or algorithm. So algo will be int jump, let's call it G for jump, and here then we must say X will be, future X will be X at the moment of time plus jump. Okay, and now we're gonna use this to enter jump, enter G, value of jump. This will also be integer. I mean, you can use something else here like ABC or pure jump, like a name for it, it's up to you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Okay, so 0, let's say, and 10, and jump will be 2, and there you go. There you go. So you probably get the point here. And if it's kind of confusing to you, all these x, y, z's, g's, whatever, then you can just say like a level or starting point. Oh yeah, let's start here. So this will be start, this will be stop, and this will be jump. jump. So enter start, starting value, enter stopping value. Also we must change these things like for real. Stop and enter jump. Jump. So here we also must change those things. I mean, it's kind of boring, but probably you get the point anyway. So this is a starting point, stopping point, stopping point. So starting point, how we are going to get it? Well, previous starting point plus jump. Okay, plus jump, and now we are going to just print that x in a moment of time, or that start in a moment of time, because we do really have a start every time in a loop. It's just changed too fast. So maybe I'm not calling this like with a real appropriate terminology, but you know, it's maybe easier for some people, I don't know. So let me run this probably without error. So starting point will be 100, and enter stopping point will be, what is this, 10,000, 1,000, I don't know, and jump will be 10. So there you go. In a split of a second you have all these solutions, like plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, and see how quickly is that, like very, very quickly. So yeah, but what is this warning statement with no effect? Where exactly? How do you mean? How do you mean? I don't know. I typed that correctly, but this is just a warning, it's not error. So start, stop. Yeah, I think it's cool. So maybe this will help to some people, but maybe x and y and g, maybe those things are better for some people. So yeah, let's leave it short like this. Let me test that one more time. 0 and 10, and jump will be 2. Yeah, that works. So just remember, guys, I mean, pay attention about what kind of algorithm you're using here, because it can be dangerous, especially if you're talking about different programming languages that works in a browser like JavaScript. So some people are like very bad, and they can put all kinds of scripts on their website, and then when you arrive at website to that website, you're mining some kind of bitcoins, altcoins. You're just getting your hardware wasted, and you don't know about that. You just know when your PC burns or something like that. And that's the point of no return. You know, people are weird. You cannot do anything about that. Some people are just weird. They do have their own reasons. Well, it's long story. Different people, different reasons for their doings and not doings. So yeah, 30 minutes tutorial. If this is kind of complicated, don't worry, just use very simple stuff like a for loop right here, and then when you are done with this, like mentally, when you grasp it, then roll with user input. Okay, so thank you for watching. As always, in the next tutorial there will be something fun, but I will think about that in a couple of minutes, because it's absolutely hot right here. It's plus 40 degrees Celsius. Freaking hell, freaking hot. Whew. Right, so see you there.